All right. Welcome back to another episode of the Hometown Podcast, where you learn more than you're taught and you know more than you hear. Hang on. Today, our special guest is Monica Chacon.
Hi, how are you today, Danny?
I'm fine, Monica. and just to kind of get started, how long have you been at the bank?
15 years.
Wow. Yeah, it seems like yesterday.
It does.
And that wasn't that a song? But yeah, I say that mine are 5 to 8 years ago, and it's more like 15 years ago. And that's kind of where it is with you guys too. And we don't see each other as often as we used to, but when we were in Aniana and everybody was at the same building and that kind of stuff, I saw quite a bit of you. So, well, I'm going to ask a few questions. I'd like for you to just kind of tell us about yourself.
Okay.
Just to kind of give a little background. The podcast is really just designed to introduce the employees to both our customers, the public, but also, I mean, the thing that we just keep running across is the fact that the other employees just don't know as much about you as you think they do.
Mm-hmm.
So, give us where did you go to school? How did you get to hometown and everything in between? I guess is what we're going to ask about. So, start with school. Where did you go to high school?
I went to Cleveland.
Okay.
Cleveland school and started, I think, kindergarten to 12th grade, where I went to school in Cleveland.
Yeah. One school.
And I've lived in Cleveland. Well, I'm originally from Mexico. Moved here when I was 5 years old, my family, and have been in Cleveland ever since.
Yeah. What part of Mexico?
Guanajuato.
I hear that a lot.
Yes.
I still have a hard time repeating it.
Yes.
But yeah, there's a lot of that people from that area.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
In this area.
When we first moved here, it was very rare, with maybe a handful of families that were here. Not many people, Hispanic people. There wasn't a Mexican store. I think church, maybe even once a month in Spanish. It was
really?
very rare. Yeah. You got excited to see a Hispanic family. And now a lot of the families near where I lived in Guanajuato have moved here in this area.
Yeah. That's what I've gotten from just picking up and talking to different people about, where they originated from, where they came from. But so go to Cleveland after school's out. What happens after you graduate?
I went to Wallace for a little bit. And I've pretty much worked in Oneonta all throughout, even high school. I had two part-time jobs at a time. But I was introduced to Hometown Bank by Tanya.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she knew me, and she's like, come to work at Hometown Bank. And I remember I went. I had an interview. You were in the interview, and I didn't know you at that time. And so, and I think Patty, and it was just chill. I was not nervous, and I knew just a few people that worked there, but I've loved it ever since. Hometown Bank treats us like they give us a lot of trust and everything, and it's wonderful. I can't complain.
Well, thank you, Monica. It's always good to hear, and I can't be everywhere all the time, so I don't know what everybody's circumstances are necessarily on any given day, but that's what we strive to do. And so that's kind of gives me a little bit of pride, I guess, for lack of a better word. But okay, let's take a step back. Mm-hmm. You got children?
I do.
You got, number one, you got a husband?
Yes, I have a husband.
Yeah, we skipped a spouse on a couple, and I got in real trouble. So
yes, my husband's Salvador.
Mm-hmm.
We have 5 children.
Ah,
yeah,
a full litter. Yeah.
Yep.
And you got another one coming.
I got another one.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you're
That's
going to
the
have
fifth one.
sixth.
No,
Yeah,
that's the fifth one.
Fifth. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you got 5 kids. Yeah. So what about ages?
20, 16, 9, and 8, and then one on the way.
Oh, one in the oven, as I say.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. So, so are they keeping you busy, I'm sure?
Yes. Yes, definitely.
Yeah. And now I know Salvador's in the stone business, and so
Mhm.
do you participate in that business too?
Yes, a lot. He, of course, that's what he does, and I kind of in the background with paperwork, invoices, and every now and then I do go to the job sites, and I want to learn more as well, not just the back of it, but it's been we've had the business since 2010, I believe. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What about brothers and sisters?
I have an older sister, Beatrice, brother, Felipe,
Mm-hmm.
and then me, the youngest one.
Are they all relatively close by?
Mm-hmm.
Or
Yeah, they're all here in Alabama. And my sister, she's the oldest. She's a teacher here in Aniana. My brother, Felipe, he is in Foley.
okay, so you have 4, and you're about to have your 5th.
That's right.
So now I know that your oldest is Salvador, also, right?
No, my oldest is
Yeah.
Ethan.
Oh, okay, that's right,
Yep.
Ethan.
And then Salvador, Christopher, Simon, and we are not sure the gender of this one yet. So.
Yeah, let me encourage you not to find out. It's kind of fun. But,
I don't know. I kind of.
I know, Monica. You want to know.
Yeah.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Well, so where did you work before you came hometown?
Right. So my very first job. Where did I work? It's been a while. I was a waitress at a Mexican restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe just a couple months, and then after that, I've worked at I can't think because I've worked so many like part-time jobs. Hold on. Okay, so the first one was a waitress at a Mexican restaurant.
Right.
And then I worked at an attorney's office part-time. Also, while doing that, I was working at a postal place here in Aniana. And so I was doing that part-time both after work. I would do one day here, one day at the other job. Then went to Subway. After Subway, I worked at Verizon. And then that's where I had met Tanya as well. And after Verizon, Hometown Bank.
Oh, great.
Mm-hmm.
Well, again, we're certainly happy to have you. And I know that, and appreciate your time today because I know your time is very valuable. But, what do you do? What is your primary role for the bank?
Well, a little bit of everything. Right now, I'm in the communications department. So I do answer a lot of the calls, or it's also translate.
Mm-hmm.
But I've been here a long time, so I've trained in everything. If they need me in the new accounts and the teller line anywhere, I'm flexible and I'm able to help wherever is needed.
We it's been quite a while since we visited this, but when people ask me about a job description, I say, well, it's whatever, whenever, for as long as it takes. That's it. And that's basically it. And I kind of like that. I think that it gives people flexibility and they can learn.
Yes.
And learn new things and keep their self ginned up a little bit, And well, throughout the years here, do you have something that kind of sticks out as something that really funny that happened or different that happened?
There's a lot that's happened. I guess one of the first funny moments to me, I was quite new and I had forgotten on Fridays we close at 5:30. So as soon as I saw 5, I turned off my computer, headed to lock the front doors, and everybody's like, "What are you doing? It's time to go home." They're like, "Oh no,
not today,
not today. No, today's Friday, 5:30."
Well, we should have that on video or something. Maybe that would be funny.
Oh yeah.
That was in Aniana. We were all in Aniana at some point. So, well, Monica, the story that I remember the most about you was in 2011, we had a snowstorm, a snowstorm here is 3 inches, right? But it was in January, and there's actually a couple things that happened that day. But the parking lot was covered with snow, and it was supposed to get extraordinarily cold that night. And I knew that if we did not get that snow cleared from the parking lot, that we would have an issue. And I mentioned to you because I knew your husband had, at least a bobcat or some kind of equipment. And so here he comes. And next thing I know, I've got 5 or 6 people out in the parking lot clearing the parking lot of snow. And then as soon as work was over for you, you came out there in your dress clothes, your bank clothes, right? And grabbed a shovel, and here we go. So I just remember that just specifically because I didn't know Salvador that well at the time. And then all of a sudden he shows up with his equipment and everything about it. And we've got a clean parking lot the next day, and no one else in town had a clean parking lot, but we had a clean parking lot. So I just remember that, and I thought, yeah, there's a future here. So that was really funny at the time. So
I do remember that day.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was a really good day. Well, what are you in general outside of work? What kind of things do you like to do?
I like to just spend time with the family, chill. We go to the lake quite often at Lake Martin, and the kids love being in the water. But other than that, it's just spending some time.
Yeah.
Spending time with my family.
Because your parents are here, right? They're in Cleveland also.
Yes. My mom and dad, they're wonderful. They help us out a lot.
Yeah. So when y'all have the family together with Beatrice and hers and yours, and that's quite a crowd, I guess.
It is. It is.
A lot of fun, though.
It is fun.
Yeah. Well, one final question is, what is it that you're really enjoying? Like, are you taking on a hobby? Is there something that you're enjoying doing outside of work that you spend a lot of time with right now, or something that you're really enjoying doing?
There's nothing specific that, as far as a hobby. I do love to spend quality time with each of my kids and give them a time if they want to do something specific, as far as just go outside and play soccer one-on-one, or just give them their own time.
So you give them you give them a soccer lesson. Is that what?
I try. I try. Yeah.
Well, that's great, Monica. That really is. And thanks again for your time. We certainly appreciate having you on the team. Thanks again for joining us on this episode of Hometown Podcast, and we'll see you next time.